For getting back to me. I'm Dr. Steve Grinstead. Today, I want to talk about the role of anticipatory reactions or anticipatory pain in dealing effectively with chronic pain management. I've been living with my own chronic pain since 1982, and there are times when it's good and there's times when it's not so good. What I've noticed working for me and with patients I've helped is that anticipatory reaction, fear that it's going to be horrible, awful, terrible. And sometimes when we have that anticipatory mindset, it stops us from being proactive. We're not doing the kind of movement, flexibility, and mobility. We forget that motion is lotion and that flexibility and mobility are our best friends because we're afraid. So we also need to have some really good activity pacing and not get into total fear. Some people have to be encouraged to speed up, others to slow down. But let's stick with the anticipatory reaction because that can lead to suffering. And what I know about that is when we have pain, we have physiological pain in our body, it sends a signal up to the brain, and the brain interprets that signal and sometimes in ways that's not real healthy. Now for acute pain, there's some really good survival tools that happen when we're having acute pain, like we hit our thumb with a hammer, we catch our fingers in the door, we have a broken arm, a broken leg, childbirth. All these things are acute pain situations. And the body will protect in many different ways. But when we live with chronic pain 24/7, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, and for some of us for decades, we're real susceptible to interpreting those signals in a way that's not real helpful. So we have to be aware of what our beliefs and perceptions are about our pain. If we see pain as our enemy, we're more likely to succumb to the anticipatory reaction. That's why I'm always talking about, for me, the biggest breakthrough for me was learning to stop fighting my pain, to make peace with my pain, and stop seeing it as the enemy, and start listening to it in a healthy way. Because when those signals come up here and they get interpreted as horrible, awful, terrible, unbearable, agonizing, it's killing me, our body reacts that way. And what we focus our attention on is what we attract. So I encourage people to do things like stress regulation, lower your amount of anxiety and stress levels through mindfulness meditation, yoga, tai chi, self-hypnosis, hypnosis, whatever you can come up with that works for you, and start looking at how anticipatory pain can make your life worse and how moving beyond anticipatory pain can make your life better. So I hope this was helpful, and on our articles page on my website, you'll see a whole article on moving beyond anticipatory pain if you want more information. And I really appreciate you joining me for these Out of the Problem Into the Solution video blogs and more to come. Thank you so much.